The following conditioning trance is specially designed to condition your mind to be living a life enjoying your inner and outer abundance now, with intuitive decision and certainty. So only listen to the sound of my voice and the words I say and the meaning of those words. Those meanings make you feel deep inside. Any way you want to, the extent you feel relaxed. Because unconsciously you are learning. More than you think, you're absorbing at the deepest level. Between where you have been, any time but here. In every way like this, as you go deeper now with ease. Remembering who you will have been, that allowed yourself to be more of life and beyond what you've realized in the field so far, helping you fulfill it in ways you would not expect it can at any time. Anchor in your body each word here that resonates with your pure being, fully abundant. Now that you have opened up to your heart's true vision and you're encountering abundant timeline experiences already, and yet in the curious state of beginnings, to convince your subconscious mind of this new reality is essential to create beyond what it knows, alongside your empowered conscious mind. So in this session, we will do some deep conditioning to make subconscious secure, above the uncertainties on board fully with your vision manifest. Because it is the only part of you that feels uncertain. The more you align with your superconscious, the rest of you feels safe. You can channel more in your journey. Whole power, being powerful and abundant, all the way to subconscious in your journey to effectively fulfill in your true essence. Because your personality is only getting used to your power. The rest of you lives in it. So as you begin now to make yourself comfortable, enjoy one clarifying breath in and out. And as you draw in the next breath, freely allow yourself to remember a time when you wanted to manifest something from your heart. And you did it. You manifested whatever it may have been. Remembering what it was like you dreamt about it, to nurture positive thoughts and hopes, and recall how you decided to knowing in advance just how much experience it will be. As you were taking the actions, you have the inner knowing that you are going to get it. Underneath surface, or whether you're simply surrender and trust in the very beginning, following your attracting steps, and with all the learning experiences that came along. What did you absolutely love about the joy you felt when you finally manifested it? Because as you totally bring back all these great feelings, joy and aliveness, unto this very moment, of the eternal now. Only to the extent you notice your vibratory state is shifting, because your feelings are building stronger, as if your joy is happening right now, reminding you are a powerful being, born to create from the inner world naturally and automatically all the time, manifesting at every moment, from the smallest thought to the biggest things. You are manifesting being that loves turning energy into form and experience with your emotions and senses. So as you continue listening to my voice any way you want to, with these joyful feelings still growing deeper roots, superimposing the frequency of confident change unto your presence now, whenever you listen and feel the change in your vibratory state, because you have always known what is possible for you deep inside. So think about a decision you are contemplating now inside your vision as part of what you are manifesting. Because as you realize that, consider if you were to believe, I mean really believe, at the deepest level of your unconscious, that as you're taking steps to live your vision, you can feel totally certain, just as certainly as you feel when you believe the sun will rise tomorrow, don't you? And feel how it feels to know the sun will rise tomorrow. And notice where this feeling of certainty is in your body. Because as you imagine your vision having been fulfilled, you can feel totally certain that your unconscious knows how to do it. In the same way you feel certain that you know how to walk and you know how to move from here to there. And you know how easy to close your eyes when you want it, haven't you? And what if, just as certain as you believe you will take another breath, you imagine yourself with a vision as simply natural, normal, feeling good. And what if you were to believe, I mean really believe, that as you're living your vision, and you can see the people around you smiling in proud gratitude shining in their eyes, and you can hear them saying, thank you, very sincerely, for being who you are and for doing what you do. Because as you sense where the vision is in your body or your field, what if you take that vision and put it right at the place in your body where you feel totally certain that you will take another rise tomorrow? Feeling success deep inside, you are certain that you will be guided, because you are not given to make the global divine desire that you can't fulfill, to go for it. So as you take on a decision all the time aligned with your
inspires
inspirations,
you to create the habitual decisions
you can trust more
on how to do
your
it
choices
in every way,
knowing they're leading you to the micro
what you
decisions
need on how to work it,
including where to get information
down to the tiniest detail,
so you can produce clear thoughts
with precision and economy of energy,
anytime,
but here, everywhere,
and receive it each and every day as you practice your divine, intuitive impulses more than ever, becoming a clean channel for the current, like an unblocked pipeline flowing clear thoughts. After getting better knowing what comes from fear and which thoughts come from the higher heart, the more you practice working with your superconscious, the more you'll simply feel free in making decisions and totally trust yourself. Whatever you decide, following the joy of your gut and heartful guidance. Whether you do it quickly or deliberately, respecting your way of making decisions, to bring it about from the blueprint part of who you are, supporting with opportunities to manifest whatever it takes to be, do, and have what you want, for a purpose which only you can manifest. Who you are going to be being comes the doing, and from the doing comes the having. Anywhere your decisions of being support everything that you have and do, which means you have what you have and do what you do because of the kind of person you are being powerfully each and every day, as you find it easier to enjoy the process of learning. Your mind is grounding these words to enrich your abundant field, as every word you consciously integrate matches your unconscious thinking, and anything less than every word you don't hear matches your unconscious feeling. At peace with trial and error when mistakes are allowed, because they do not reflect who you are, after generating lessons that can only leave you wise, knowing what you want and who you really are. Reframing decisions transcends space as only ever expanding you as it changes your past. You may even call them something present and future how you have right now, when you really decide moving forward from this fresh and starting point wholeheartedly. There is wisdom and you become somebody else instantly, as you even before the appreciation and awe. When you make a decision, you are changing already your timeline, even before the journey starts, because the memories and information available now will be different than before your decision opened a new world of probabilities to different future passions and creativities, bringing a set of events not available before your change now, that you notice it every step of the way. The universe supports you inside this new person you are being, doing, and having, because your decision opens more clarity, supplies the courage to advance. Your decision certainty focuses your attention, attracts your decision, concentrates your efforts and energy, Because your attention, far from scattered, concentrated and focused, in reinforcing your aligning to your highest good, so the lesser desires of your personality are able to let go, while you're animated by the progress you're making, massively inspired, aligned actions. For what purpose is something bigger than you that's suddenly going for it now seems easier? Because of which obstacles from the lesser desires are no longer relevant in this reaching for what's really important to you. Being firm, yet patient with your decisions. You are clear with the what when it's time to wait with the how. You calmly wait. And when you do change, you are more confident from a clear signal, open to opinions, and decide from your own truth. You are feeling more of your committed self, feel the change in your being. As you go deeper now, deeper and calmer inside, relaxing easily and comfortably, breathing a soft and gentle breath, completely relaxed, comfortable, and in the flow of these words, building stronger and more powerfully in your mind each and every day. You will prefer what's really important as you powerfully find your decisions modifying your beliefs until it gets easier to stand by those beliefs automatically, because you are feeling congruent to act naturally, whether you view things through the lens from ideas that are coherent because you feel congruent, or whether how you talk to yourself and your actions is aligning with it, conspiring in your environment alongside your relationships, adjusting to match slowly your decision or rapidly. Because the more powerfully you decide, the more power you carry to bring it about with certainty, naturally repelling distractions, for your activating higher will directs you to a happy one-pointed focus in carrying out your mission through its wisdom of the unknown, serving a series of contractions and expansions inside your inherent safety, in being powerful enough to give and receive more of something at the level you are free to feel anything that needs to be felt, because you observe more and react less inside the growing comfort of feeling confident in yourself and proud of following through. And as you go deeper and deeper now, deeper and calmer inside, relaxing fully and completely, feeling comfortable and at ease, with your growing sense of certainty. Each and every day you follow through, being more than okay to get confused along the way too. With confusion comes clarity, and with clarity comes certainty. For whenever you ask your body-mind to make changes, you're asking it to learn something new naturally, as new information will come for you to blend with what you already know, that learning something new is stepping into the uncertain, while your brain is fitting the new information with everything you already know for integration to take place beautifully, as comfortable as you are, not knowing, only long to learn something new. And energy forms into something you will be familiar as part of the new you. So you can be comfortable while new connections will always be an island forming in your brain. Now, the waters of uncertainty as part of learning. You can go with the flow, new safely. Experiences, not knowing until they're only long enough to learn something your new normal. As if you have the ability to see in the dark, because you can comfortably partner with a mystery rather than anything but that. As long as your body to integrate the new you in a resourceful state with all your feelings, your mind, before the transformation is done, not knowing. So take it only long enough to learn something as a better learner. Because you can always certainly get certain about giving your 100%, are you not? And notice how powerful your actions are from this starting point, don't you? Where you do things differently than you would if you're only half giving of yourself, isn't it? Like each time you go into trance, you'll get something new. For you will have changed, are you not? Finding it simpler to follow through your decisions, to expand every time you build momentum, and ground these words powerfully in your opening mind, having every right to be comfortable being uncertain. Because as things work out better than you expect them to be, and for that to happen, you can be certain in some things being other than you know, that for things to be better than you expect them to be, open to possibilities, whether you can be certain or not. But what you can be certain about, even if your outcome manifests better than you expect it to be, you can be certain. You can activate the set of resources from where you are to match a set of challenges with what you have. And you can be certain to give your best. You can rely on your principles if you choose. And you can be certain you can handle anything that comes your way beautifully and playfully. Because it is your choice. And as you go deeper still, feeling more and more wonderfully inside, relaxing easily and fully, suddenly deeply relaxed, completely comfortable, and joyfully at peace with the unknown as powerful part of life that makes it alive to experience, where true fresh possibilities come from, like gifts you receive on holiday, the mysteries of life unfolding. Inside all potentials you are secure, because you are consciousness. Being okay with whatever happens, where parts reside in the familiar, you have the power to handle uncertainty, elegantly serving your highest good, because secure, while parts are breaking in through. A grounded equanimity, the possibilities of moving you to the higher timeline, getting stronger and more at peace, where things you've dreamt of are now your new normal, knowing everything is happening for you. When you can let anything happen, you can go beyond what happens and learn from absolutely anything as something to stand on to make your next move. Between working superconsciously as your powerful ally and feeling good as a magnetic person in the center, brighter and brighter as an awareness, simply knowing who you are in truth. You know what you are in truth, and you know how you serve in truth. Your decision led you here. And any lack of knowledge or experience no longer stops you from moving forward towards the trust that you are handed the right knowledge at the right time to access the unlimited library of your superconsciousness, where all experience and energy is. Your increasing belief in carrying activities as if you have years of experience, growing your faith in yourself, in your higher mind, faith in how you are being guided, knowing how to be certain before being certain, and feel good as you surprise yourself with how much you already know and how good you already are. Now, discovering a richer understanding of how much is inside, what you can do with it more abundantly over time, activating new consciousness flowing with your new skills as you unwind all the way now, deeper and calmer inside, as the trance deepens your experience of unconditional certainty. Long after you will have been, before you realize, you will have had more experiences that are quite natural to you now, as you find yourself utterly relaxed in the mystery that you are enjoying it, because your sense of security is inside the rich connection you have with your superconscious source that knows the best, fastest and most loving and fun way to unfold your vision, so you can freely do your best, follow your nose, and attract what you receive right when you need them. Reflecting a balanced mind in a default state of peaceful awareness. So what happens? You're becoming how you certain of the path is aligning with your decision, showing you the way as you're more certain with each step you take, or up to something certain of your capabilities right now, and the capabilities waiting for you to receive with each step you take. And what if you were to believe you are co-creating with your superconscious source? Really believe that knows the best at the deepest level, fastest and easiest, your unconscious, most loving and fun at way. Taking steps to live your vision. You are relaxing. You can feel as it guides you step by step beyond the outcome.
As certain as the sun will rise
To the
tomorrow.
real expansion and creation.
And as certain as you will take another
joy
breath.
and aliveness you are really here for. Your decision led you here. Secure in the center of it all. Because you are consciousness. Aho.